Hello, America, FBI and CIA agents, and fellow cult members. Welcome to Culture Club USA. I'm Debrava. In today's episode of Crime and Culture Unfiltered, we'll explore the caustic result of the deadly combination of a gas station, an adjoining convenience store selling liquor, of course, police, and an aggressive lesbian. Sound interesting? Let's dive in.
That car wasn't here. My car left me. My car.
Cancel.
That's my vehicle, not hers.
On June...
That car wasn't here. That's my car. Okay? My vehicle. I can't. Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna let this play out. Woo! She's a lot to take in.
On June 28th, 2023, Florida officers responded to a gas station following a report of a physical altercation between two women. Upon arrival, the officers investigated the situation, which involved separating the individuals and gathering witness statements to determine the cause and any possible injuries or legal violations involved in the fight.
That's my vehicle.
Okay.
And my name. Insured in my name. What you gonna do, hit me? I don't give a about you. You ain't gonna hurt me.
Where are you? I just want to know, like, what girl is raised? I don't care. And how do you even get down to this point? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, hit me. Come on. How? Where does this come from? I would consider myself pretty feminine, okay? My mother is very feminine, all right? I don't understand this. My own brother, who is pretty masculine, all right? He's like up in the woods in trucks, you know, doing stuff, quads, all right? The works, all right? Even he wouldn't come up in here acting like this. He'd be afraid of her. I mean, my own brother would be scared of her. Be like, whoa, back it up. Let's get back in the woods. Let's go back in the mountains. I mean, this woman is out of control. Or man. Or whatever it is.
That's my vehicle in my name.
Okay.
Let me back up as I say it so you ain't scared. And not only that, but when it pulled up, my wife was in it.
When officers arrived at the scene, they found her in a volatile state, behaving in an unruly and dangerous manner. From the outset, the officers recognized that she was acting aggressively and needed to calm down before they could safely handle the situation.
Guys, was there a lot lizard involved in this? Is there a lot lizard in this? Was her wife caught doing something to somebody else? Like a trucker? Is that what's going on? Oh, you never know.
Step over here and talk to me.
Who, me?
Yep.
What's up?
What's going on tonight?
What do you mean what's going on tonight?
I got a call that y'all two were fighting in the car. What's going on?
Yeah, go ask her. Go ask her.
You can't tell me what's going on tonight?
I'll tell you what's going on tonight. That's my wife.
Okay.
We're married, and she beat my f***ing ass before she came up here to pick me up.
Okay.
That's what's going on tonight.
Okay. All right. Do you want to see EMS all right now?
And do what?
Oh my God. What? She's trying. Now what? I gotta see what this wife looks like. Because I can't imagine anyone on earth, man included, beating her behind. Okay? I just can't see it.
And do what?
You want to see EMS all right now?
No.
I gotta ask.
I mean, why would I want to do all that?
I gotta ask. I don't know if you're hurt or anything.
Of course I'm not hurt.
Do you have an ID on you?
No, I don't have an ID on me. My name's Carly.
Carly? With a K or with a C?
However you want to spell it, man.
All right.
You mean Carl? You mean Carl?
I gotta know how you actually spell it.
Look it up. You'll find it. Go pull that tag.
She admitted to them that she was having a fight with her wife, which escalated to the point that it required law enforcement intervention. When the officer attempted to question her to gather more information about the disturbance, her behavior became even more problematic. She began using abusive and offensive language, yelling at the officers, and refusing to cooperate. Despite repeated attempts to get her to calm down and comply with basic requests, her aggressive behavior persisted.
That ain't how it works.
Pull that tag, you'll find it.
I gotta have your name.
Pull my wife out here right now.
That's not how that works either.
Pull my wife out here right now.
Come here.
Pull my
You ain't
wife
going
out
inside.
here right now.
You ain't going inside.
I'm not trying to go inside.
That's right where you're walking.
I'm going to stay right here.
That's fine.
The officers exercised patience, giving her multiple chances to cooperate and defuse the situation, but she only grew more hostile. At this point, the officers knew they needed to secure the scene and protect everyone involved. As a few officers entered the store, they encountered the second woman, who was the wife of the aggressive female and the other party involved in the altercation. She appeared more willing to talk and explained that her wife was the one causing the disturbance. Her statement was consistent with the situation the officers had witnessed outside. The officers took this information into account as they began piecing together what had led to the altercation.
Now, what do you think? Who beat who? Who beat who? I'm just curious. What do you guys think? I don't know. It could be a tie here. Because these is both some brawly broads right here, for real. You know, another thing, I don't understand the concept of people in general, okay? Especially, you know, Butch Carl over there. Just like, you go get her. You don't want to give your name. You're walking away from the police as if you could just leave the scene. I mean, clearly the cops are there. You're either getting detained or arrested or both. I mean, really? It's like, you think you could just talk to the officers like that and just walk off and go home or whatever you're doing, go light your cigarette up? It's crazy.
As they began piecing together what had led to the altercation.
This is wrong. And she wanted out of my car whenever I was driving home. I work at Roost Chris at Destin.
Okay.
And so I was on my way home, and she was with me because she had my car while I was at work.
Who is she?
My wife.
Okay.
They married. But she was having a fit, and she wanted out of the car.
I mean, goddamn.
Hang tight.
What the f***?
We're simply just trying to do our job.
Okay, do your job. My last name is Moore.
What's your first, middle, and date of birth?
What's your first middle name? My f***ing birth. Shit. You want to give me a blood sample?
What's your name and date of birth?
F*** you.
What year do you think her rap album came out? 99? 2005? I don't know. Is she just bitter because Eminem took her slot? I'm just wondering.
F*** you. I ain't giving you nothing. Ridiculous ass mother. You got me fucked up.
Okay.
She says it was physical.
What? What you gonna do? Take me down? Take me to jail? Fucking bitch. I don't give a what y'all want to do.
What's the...
Charlie, I told you my name,
I just asked if it was a K or a C.
Oh.
That's it.
and I farted in your face, and then that's it.
Okay.
Shit. Give a fuck about you or your mom.
I don't know what my mom has to do with this.
What's gonna do? Beat me up? I've been beat up by my ex-husband way more than y'all could ever touch me.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry.
Husband. Okay, she has issues. She has issues. She probably was in an abusive relationship, because I don't know how anybody else how anybody would get this hard. Okay, there's definitely reason behind this.
Well, I'm sorry to hear
Anything
that.
y'all can do would never touch me. Shit. You're weak for... I mean... Please.
She was just being really hateful whenever we were on our way back, and she wanted out of the car. I don't even know what she got mad about, to be really honest with you. And she started kicking my window, and I was like trying to hold her in the car, and she was opening my door when I was done 45 right there whenever you first turned on 87.
Yeah.
And so I slowed down, and I'm like, stop. What's your problem, Carly? You know, and
Does she have problems with drinking, or how long has this been going on?
I mean, she's been drinking like this since I've known her, like 10 years. I mean, we've only been married for 2 years, a year and a half, but
So you've known her for 10 years. She's been like this for all 10 years. And you've only been married for 2.5 years. So for 7.5 years, you knew she was this, what we're witnessing. You know she has a drinking problem, but you married her anyway? Okay. Says a lot about you, girl.
She just told me straight.
Once they had gathered enough information inside, the officers exited the store only to be confronted by the still agitated woman. She had not calmed down at all during their brief time apart. In fact, her behavior seemed to be escalating. Concerned about the safety of everyone involved, including the officers themselves, the officers asked her once again to cooperate, but she continued to ignore their instructions, yelling and acting erratically.
Alright, what we doing, man? Take me to jail? You want to take me to jail?
Did you do
Come on.
something to go to jail?
I mean, that's what y'all here to do?
We're here.
Ain't it?
We got a call that y'all were fighting. So we're waiting to see what
Who
she
was
says.
fighting?
Apparently you and your wife were fighting in the car. That's why we're here.
Me and my wife was fighting in the car?
That's what I was told. That's why we're here.
Okie dokie. You have a good time with that.
Okay.
Have fun with that. I would rather walk my ass up that midnight ass road. Look at it. It's black, dark. Nobody's even down there. I'd rather do that by myself than deal with y'all telling me me and my wife had a fight.
I didn't say that. That's what we were told when someone else called in. No, that's what we were told.
But you're here telling me I'm doing that. Go get my wife.
Let's talk to the other deputy inside.
Okay, well, let's bring him out here.
We're waiting to see what she has to say. She don't want to be out here.
She don't want to be out here.
Nope.
I'm sure she don't. She ain't got no goddamn clothes on.
At this stage, the officers recognized that the situation had reached a point where it was no longer safe to allow her to continue behaving in this way. They needed to ensure the safety of not only the two women involved, but also any bystanders and law enforcement personnel on the scene.
She showed up walking from somewhere, got a beer, paid for the beer, left, then came back, and then she got bruises on her hands. What they said, her girlfriend left her down the road or whatever. So I let her use the phone, stayed here use the phone for a while. She called her girlfriend. They kept going back and forth on the store phone. So I told the girlfriend finally, like, hey, I told the girlfriend, hey, you know, come get her. We ain't going back and forth on the store phone. So the girlfriend pulled up. As soon as she pulled up, she went in the car and started attacking her, right? Hops in the car, wrong. So the guy who...
So which one's who?
The guy thinks it's a guy. First of all, this poor guy, he's working at this store, just getting, but you know, he's making a living, doing his job, and he's got to deal with these people. Can you imagine what he's had to deal with? Okay, aside from this, and he's calling her a guy. The guy got it, beat her butt. I mean,
She started hitting him. She jumped in the car. Okay.
I don't care if y'all take me to jail right now. Y'all don't scare me.
I mean, first of all, let me just say something, okay? You have a worker here. You have people around. They keep saying when are they going to reel this woman in? Seriously, because she is out of control. Okay, enough is enough. This has gone on far too long. Why is she not detained? Why is she not in cuffs? Who knows what's in her, like, you know, fanny pack around her waist or her whatever it is. I mean, you don't know what she's going to do or what she's got. She's clearly unstable. Have they called the medics? I'm just curious.
I don't care if y'all take me to jail right now. Y'all don't scare me.
Nobody's trying to scare
you. Been in jail before.
Nobody's trying to scare you.
Yeah, I've been in jail.
Okay, so have I.
Shit, you ain't shit to me.
Nobody said I was trying to be shit to you.
Y'all motherfuckers ain't shit to me.
Okay.
Take me to jail. Take me to jail right now.
Would there be a way we could look at camera footage?
I can call my manager to get
This young man over here.
Give me 1
No, I
second.
sit here and wait on my wife.
Just give me 1 second.
And then on top of that, y'all want to go back there and look at the other side of that sign and see what the was waiting on?
What about the other side of the sign?
That's where I was sitting.
Okay.
Okay.
You weren't in the car?
In what car?
That car.
That car wasn't here. My car left me. My car. That's my vehicle. Not hers. Mine.
Okay, you just said your car left you, but it's right there.
And now she's here to get me. And y'all are here all of a sudden. Motherfucker. Y'all are dumb. Y'all are stupid.
No,
You know,
just confused.
what the is going? Yeah, you are confused.
Well, you're confusing.
I think she's the one that's confused. Just saying.
You're very confusing.
What have I done to be confusing?
First you said your car wasn't here, then you said it was here.
That's my vehicle.
Okay.
And my name. Insured in my
Walk up on
name.
me.
What you gonna do? Hit me? I don't give a about you. You ain't gonna hurt me. That's my vehicle in my name.
Okay.
Let me back up as I say it so you ain't scared. And not only that, but when it pulled up, my wife was in it.
Okay, were you in that vehicle at any time during the night?
All night I was in that vehicle.
Just a minute ago you said you weren't.
All night I was in that vehicle.
But just a minute ago
night.
you said you weren't. You understand why I'm confused. First you said you weren't in it. Now you say you were in it all night.
Pulled up? No.
Well, how could you be in it all night if you weren't in it when it was pulling up?
Because we were together all night. Me and my wife. All night we were together.
Okay, but you weren't in the vehicle when it pulled up.
Shut the up. You're dumb.
No, I'm just trying to clarify what you're telling me. I'm trying to clarify
on
what
your
you...
mom's grave. You stupid mother.
What?
Suck my You're
Wow.
stupid. You're stupid is what you are.
Okay.
After numerous failed attempts to verbally de-escalate the situation, the officers made the decision to take her into custody. When the officers approached to arrest her, she did not comply and resisted their efforts. Her resistance further complicated the situation, as it placed the officers in a difficult position where they needed to balance their duty to protect and serve with the need to use force in order to gain control.
Okay, you know, see, this is what happens when cosplay just goes too far. Okay, this is cosplay gone way too far. All right, she thinks she's a man. I mean, she's like doing all kinds of masculine things. I mean, the worker, she plays the role so well that the poor worker actually thinks she's a man too, from a distance. I mean, really, seriously though, on a serious note, I have to wonder, like, what did she grow up seeing? What did this woman grow up watching? What did she grow up experiencing in her household, in her home? Whatever it was, I mean, we don't know for sure, but think about it. If you grew up in an abusive household, it could turn you into this. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, if you had a situation where you were even getting beat, get it? I mean, your brothers, your sister was, your father was beating your mother was beating your father, whatever, right? If you're growing up in that environment, it could turn you into this thing where you have to have, be constantly in this defense mode. Cause this woman has some serious trauma. There's no doubt about that. But I'd be very curious to know what that trauma actually really was.
Control.
Going to 15.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, let's do it.
All right.
What, take me to jail?
Yeah, I need you to put your hands on
Come
your back.
on. No. Oh, what y'all gonna do? Take me down? Shit, I'll put my hands behind my back for you. You stupid mother. Like I'm scared of y'all. Like I've been.
Hold on, slip this out. Hold on, sorry. Slip this out.
Let's go. Take me to jail.
Battery on.
Stop. Now. You.
Go back inside.
Stop. Harley, for the love of God, stop. All you're doing is talking to everybody. Harley.
Do not kick me, mother. I swear to God, you don't even take me. Now stop resisting. We're beyond that. Do you understand?
Yes.
Are you gonna quit?
Yes. I'm gonna quit.
We gotta get this done. I know.
I'm gonna quit.
I just want this door open.
Jeez, this is some hardcore butch chicks. And they still can't handle her alone. Get it? Now you get it? Get what I'm saying? 2 butch, hardcore chick police officers, and they can't even handle her together. I mean, really, this is a good example of why women can't be cops. And this one over here is like, you stop, you MFer, or whatever. Don't you kick me. Like, what is that doing? Seriously.
Are you gonna quit?
Yes. I'm gonna quit.
We gotta get this done. I know.
I'm gonna quit.
I just want this door open.
Let's double lock these real quick. Nobody's double locked the house.
No.
And she's also going to catch battery on Leo. Cause
Yeah,
she
she kicked me twice. She's gonna catch a couple of them.
Do what?
She's gonna catch a couple of them. Just wanna make sure the other half doesn't take off.
I'm not gonna kick again.
Just let me know when you're done with that side. I'll get this one.
I don't know if you can see it on my camera or not, but she clearly kicked me right here.
Despite her continuous yelling and physical resistance, the officers managed to subdue and fully arrest her. She was then transported to the police station for further investigation.
So 4 police officers, right, for 1 woman. I mean, first of all, when you're this out of control and you need this much force to be dealt with, you need to be institutionalized. Like, somebody needs to you need to check her out. Because something is severely wrong here. It doesn't even make sense. Think about how this whole thing played out. Fine, you're having an argument. It happens. Fine. That part I get. Your wife kicks you out of the car, you walk to the gas station, you come there. You calm down during that walk, and you talk civilly and work it out and leave. Somebody called the police show up, and you're yelling and screaming at the police, you're being belligerent to the police. Now you're kicking and physically being abusive to the police, you're assaulting them, and, like, how did you think this was gonna play out? What, you weren't going to get arrested? You weren't going to go to jail and pay a bunch of fines? Really?
Relax.
I'm trying to.
You need to be done.
I am done. I'm not messing with y'all no more. All I'm saying is I can't relax, so.
Alright, you're gonna take a seat in this car, alright?
Do what?
Take a seat in this car.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Alright, great. Sit down. Push feet in.
Hold on, let me.
You're good.
I'm a little older than y'all think I am.
You're good.
Alright, hold on.
Scoot back, put your feet in the car.
I am.
Seem to bother you while you're...
I am this.
Go ahead and show the Carly subject 1015, battery and battery on Leo times 2.
The aggressive female was later brought to court, where she faced charges for battery on law enforcement due to her physical resistance during the attempt to take her into custody. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments section, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. To stay updated on...
That's it. That's it. Okay. This is the problem. All right, let's break this down for a second. This woman has a wife. The wife has known her for 10 years. They've been married for 2.5 years, the wife said. The wife said that her behavior has been like this, and she's had a serious drinking problem since she's known her. Now, that wife inside, okay, seemed very rational. She was calm, totally, coherent. I mean, good communicator, right? What in God's name possesses a woman like that to not only be involved with somebody like this insane, whatever she is, Carly, whatever you want to call her, okay? Not only for 10 years, but marry her. Why in God's name would a normal, sane, of sound mind woman marry a lunatic that has a drinking problem? I just don't get it. Like, what is going on here in society? What is it that is keeping people in these situations like this? And did you notice something else? Multiple people called this in. Just like the worker at the convenience store said. She was beating her wife. And he said he, meaning the masculine one, Carly, or Carl, let's call her Carl, was beating on her wife while she was driving. Why is the wife not pressing charges? Now that's when you need to like do something serious here. So you're being assaulted, I mean, why are you in this situation? This makes absolutely no sense. But I'll tell you what does make sense. What makes sense is that all of these organizations and Black Lives Matter and this and that and all this other crap and all these politics, and we eat, sleep, and breathe politics now, okay? Pop culture is politics. Politics is a huge part of pop culture now. Politics, the politics that these extreme liberals and feminists push are that you can do anything and get away with it. No accountability. No accountability. Clearly, she's done this multiple times and nothing's happened, right? People have no respect. They've lost their way, especially women. It's really sad. Will it change? I don't know. I think there's hope. Times are changing. I'm Dubrava. I hope you guys had fun on this episode of Crime and Culture Unfiltered. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.